retain debited compensation via rebated claims.
Thank you for that. What does a general ship and debit process look like?
Okay, I can explain that to you. Typically, the ship and debit process can be split into four very simplistic steps. Our first step in the process is a request of a ship and debit agreement. Now, how this works is agreements are typically initiated by distributors who request a support agreement from their suppliers for certain products. This can be in response to specific customer requests, projects, or simply to react to the adapting market price. Negotiations can take place and suppliers may reject, approve, or amend a request. This can be the first hurdle for many arrangements, as often many agreements are not accurately captured, meaning that they cannot be properly claimed against. With that being said, the second step in the shipping and debit process is shipping to the customer. And this is how it works. This is where distributors sell the product to their end customers at whatever sell price the agreement allows. This shipping can be direct to stock or delivered to specific sites. Accurate capture of the sell price is required, both to calculate true margins and to ensure that claims to suppliers are successful. As we go on and as we proceed, step number 3 is debiting the supplier. Immediately after shipping, distributors can debit the supplier for the amount required. This often involves providing accurate documentation to prove the sale and sell price. Now, in this process, disputes can arise at this point, and this is why having an organized record of all information required to support a claim can be the difference between a profit and a loss. And the last step in the ship and debit process is called receipt of payment. The final step, as I said, is typically suppliers credit the distributor and pay back lump sums as rebate at an agreed time period throughout the year. Once this step has been reached, the process is complete.
Thank you.
What sorts of issues have internal auditors run into
As a result of managing the ship and debit program through more traditional methods?
Proper analysis of back-end discounts is very complex. Using traditional methods, let's say like Excel spreadsheets, to determine an accurate calculation of what's to be credited to channel distributors is usually definitely a recipe for failure. Trust me on this one. Many auditors are simply naive to the infrastructure and function of the marketplace. For example, an auditor might ask, why don't we sell products so that they're sold at net end price? And for various reasons, companies simply don't want to do that. They want the flexibility to change, modify, or eliminate a program at any given time.
Thank you. What risks do companies face when estimating accruals without a robust system in place?
Companies have an obligation to their channel distributors. Without a comprehensive system to analyze the state of a business finances, there is little to no validity into accrual estimation. Now, in past experiences, I've learned that deploying a best guess strategy into accrual estimation could be potentially 100% wrong, and this is definitely not good. Implementing a robust system allows you seamlessly and properly to state your revenue and liability with channel partners.
Thank you. How about documentation? It seems many companies have difficulty designing programs relevant to a specific channel relationship. Is this something businesses commonly struggle with?
It absolutely is, and I'll explain that. Now, marketing teams, which are usually in-house, all right, many times are at fault when implementing claims programs because instead of thinking logically, they think creatively, losing focus of what makes each channel partnership unique. Now, parameters, or that being said, guidelines, have to be quantifiable. In other words, structuring a program without tangible restrictions assures unnecessary complications. Now, in regards to a ship and debit program, you have to have specific SKUs in place. You have to have a specific start and end date. You have to include whether a program is stackable or not, and you have to determine whether or not certain partners are included or excluded. Now, anytime a program is subject to interpretation, you will run into definitely a lot of problems. By forcing some discipline in terms of how you set your program, you will avoid major issues. Remember, price adjustment guidelines should be objective, not subjective.
Thank you. What are the benefits of having an automated ship and debit solution?
Okay, I'm going to go over those benefits right now. Our first benefit are reports, and with these reports, you can You can understand transaction details for each program, partner, and product. You get summary reports for program, partner, and product. There are dashboards, and there are custom reports. Then you go into your auditing process, which is you see complete revision history for programs and claims, and you see who approved and when. We followed it up with the automation, which is automatic price adjustment calculation, expedited claim validation, and you can clone similar programs with that as well.
Thank you. If I am interested in a ship and debit solution for my company, what should I do?
Well, let me first explain that. In short, your company can no longer afford long delays or miss out on business opportunities due to improper systems. You can demo our automated ship and debit module here at Computer Market Research today and learn how you can generate more business, build stronger relationships, and streamline your incentive programs. Contact us at 702-247-1120 or info@computermarketresearch.com if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's getting better.